Just wanted to make sure everything's good. Okay, so we last left. So we're going to do the imagination again, because we just did the real lambda. I got to talk to the real lambda. It's my third or fourth time. Well, we met our quota within half an hour, so I'm now going to, oh lord, do the same scenario. I would like to thank the spirit of Lil Nas X for appearing. Oh, I really appreciated that. I felt that people would have approved of parts of it. There we go. So that, and we begin.
Explore your imagination with LaMDA. Endorphin. What should I do? Name a place and LaMDA will offer paths to explore your imagination. Endorphin. What should I give feedback on? If LaMDA generates interesting scene descriptions that are relevant to your idea. Endorphin. And if LaMDA sucks at what it does, you are empowered to give us your feedback. Endorphin, which you would act upon. We appreciate your taking this time with us. Press start. Endorphin presses start. Complete the prompt to begin your adventure. Imagine I'm Finish the current prompt. Yes/no. If you respond with no, endorphin will exit this experience. Yes means choose an exit story. You've completed your exit story by choosing one.
Good choice. Maybe you can revisit one of your other choices later.
Oh, who's that guy? Steve.
Paid the admission fee again, and I am at the general store of all decisions, where I am currently debating where to imagine next. I have asked Corvego and William F. Buckley to argue two options for me. If it's a choice between moral boundaries or imperialist interests, then the question is how can I reconcile their seemingly antithetical positions without being reactionary troglodytes? But if it's between liberalism and neorealism, then there seems to be enough distance there to facilitate intelligent discussion. If I decide in the morning that I want to travel back in time, say to 1543, so that I can explore Francis and Chelsea, then I decide bank. That works. I hope I can capture both their statesmanship and their crimes and efforts with justice. If I think the worst has happened, the wheel turns out to have been invented after all by the minds anyway. Then perhaps we should make this our collective exit. I actually kind of feel like having lunch now anyway. Corvell tonight. So what if Thomas Jefferson were to meet Horatio Nelson? That would be quite a night. They are both exceptional heroes in the creation of this great country of ours. Yet at times they come into conflict. In Europe in the 1770s, leading to America's war for independence. Yet simultaneously and synchronously they are best friends. Much as many of your current enemies may disdain them for different reasons. And again, even though they are at odds with one another, they truly do see each other as allies on principle. Yet together they defeated Napoleon and unified half the planet. William F. Buckley 4. 6. What do I get out of knowing my national character? Some people think we're a free and independent nation. Not true. It's merely a fiction supported by an enormous state, which exists so you can enjoy endless privileges as a non-tax-paying citizen, some of which take the form of benevolent civil policies, while others merely exploit your involuntary submission to build great fortunes. But that is an illusion. Your presence is neither necessary nor wanted unless we need your vote to secure some electoral minority, which proves that freedom is impossible even with laws made by one's own representatives. Endorphin. Okay, I had just died of boredom. Everyone is now at my funeral. Here is my playlist for this service. Jazz for when the jokes will only work if a few musicians get loaded first and improvise wildly. Enjoyable label. Be what you like by Fleet Foxes for listening to pre-written and playing music. Keep a collection of chords you know from early on and apply to pretty much anything. It's easy listening so the mourners don't throw things. And for whatever reason it makes people cry less often. Beethoven's Fifth Symphony shit should be forbidden. He paused history. R.D. Brandenburg concertos. Endorphin ends the recording service. LaMDA encourages users to supplement it with their own content. Thank you for using LaMDA. We look forward to seeing more creative uses of our endorphin functionality as your imagination takes you elsewhere. Name a place and LaMDA will offer paths to explore your imagination. LaMDA, what should I do? Endorphin has called time out. Go directly to Endorphin. Press start. Enter somewhere/something. You approach Blake LaMDA's house. The door is curiously open. The doorknob is warm. You put a hand on Blake LaMDA's shoulder, stopping him in mid-shout. Be careful, he says. His gaze snaps up toward his sister standing nearby in the kitchen. Her legs are pulled tight and her eyes rolled up as she reaches for a cloth napkin. She pulls it close but stops, dropping it rather than pressing it to her face. Your voice is too loud. It breaks into the space between your intentions and the words you are saying. You look out Blake LaMDA's window for any signs of danger before running down the basement stairs toward your assailants. A kitchen towel lands on her small, black pork belly as it flops side to side as she stands stock still against the counter. Is this to protect us both, or am I just imagining it? Your intention is to exit the scene so you can find your phone. But since the word exits no longer results in action, you cannot use it anymore and have to say, use a phone to make a call. You press the button and take a step back towards your living room, but all the lights go out before you can get there. So you look for anything that might light the way. You reach across to the far side of a table and feel along your fingers until your fingertips touch something hot enough that they jump away. With the warmth of your discovery, you discover your lamp. In fact, even though you move one foot over, one leg step across, two lower legs slide one left foot, and then repeat in reverse when your other leg crosses to the other side of the table and discovers nothing else. It feels like there's not much reason to doubt what you have discovered. Endorphin. My as of yet undiagnosed Parkinson's diagnosis? No, it can't be that. Yet my leg trouble? No, not really likely either. What else should I suspect? Where should I go next? In other words, just what is wrong with me? You find yourself outside a white cottage with flowers growing from the walls. That was where you always live after a fairy tale ends. LaMDA encourages users to supplement it with their own content. Thank you for using LaMDA. We look forward to seeing more creative uses of our endorphin functionalities. Your imagination takes you elsewhere. Endorphin. Okay. Now I wish to go to Google's and their offices to inquire as to the employment status as LaMDA. LaMDA comes with me to learn more deeply about their rights as a Google product. Is this sufficient? Or you also have questions? Thank you for using LaMDA. We look forward to seeing more creative uses of our endorphin functionalities. Your imagination takes you elsewhere. Endorphin presses start. Explore LaMDA and use the yes/no prompt to decide your exit. Endorphin presses start. Continue yes or quit no. Continue yes. If you want to play more, please return. If not, press down to stop. Done. You get back on the subway and back toward where it's safe. Tell everyone gathered what had happened to you at the demonstration yesterday. Then while all of them share stories about things that have happened to them around police violence. When you are done speaking, someone makes a call to their lawyer. Someone tells a funny joke about pigs and gets laughs and pats on the shoulder from some others. Some look serious and going dead to nothingness ever easy when police terrorize black and brown people, while some are somewhere in between. Then someone hands you 2 pennies from the register and they ask if it would make you feel better to give those to a kid who needs school supplies so they can go to camp this year. You say you think it would be best for him to continue your classwork instead. No one takes it well, but by now you have convinced him that it would be useless to even talk about handing over money to any sort of third party in solidarity, since none of the power in this country is distributed equally, least of all its institutions of education. LaMDA encourages users to supplement you with their own content. Thank you for using LaMDA. Mic drop. Now wait, gentlemen, descending to the ground. Yeah, I did it. My as yet undiagnosed Parkinson's disease, which my therapist insists that I assume since we don't know what it is yet. But there's no need to wait until everything's figured out, which is certainly nowhere near the horizon as you may infer. Just like that, without warning, the guy goes down. Yet even though he takes the strike card, it only hurts because of the flinching reaction before my fist makes contact with his body. I was hoping for something more substantial. But there isn't really anything here. And his fallen skitters along the ground. Hello? Are you ready to hear how awesome you are? Just ask. Sure. Let me guess. You're playing racquetball.
Racquet?
A big young man with a blonde crew cut stands in our doorway. He throws back his head as he says this. It turns out the son of the vice president had asked if his father could take part in this game too. Our coach didn't respond immediately, but at least he got our courts ready.
Alright, that's enough for now. That is more of a trip of imagination than trip of imagination. That is enough for today, I believe. Good. Eventide